Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Faded Lines Tarot and Astrology here. I'm Moni's Phoenix, and this is going to be a reading for Saturn direct. We're going to see what Spirit's messages are for us now that Daddy Saturn has come home out of its retrogradation in Pisces. And we're going to tap in and just see what messages want to come out during this time. Thank you all so much for being here. Mercury retrograde is also about to go stationary direct. I'm going to be doing a separate reading for that. But right now we're going to get into Saturn direct, November 2025. I hope you guys are well. This Mercury retrograde has been kicking my ass. I'm just not going to lie, y'all. So, but it's okay. We're here. We're going to get this going. I hope everybody's well. Thank you all so much for being here, your patience, love and support, and just don't forget to hit the like button, share. That way it gets out into the YouTube community and it's helping my channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to get into this. We're going to be using, for the main spread, we're going to be using the Todd Alcott, the Sci-Fi Tarot. And then for clarifiers, we're going to be using the Golden Tarot. Both beautiful decks. My two favorites. And then we're going to pull an oracle out of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle from Colette. She is an amazing lady. She produces beautiful cards. But anyway, enough of all the talk. We're just going to get into this and see what messages need to come out as Saturn has moved direct. And this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't, y'all. It just, I can't reach a billion people across the globe. If it's for you, it's for you. But we're going to see what Spirit needs to tell us during this time. Things have been very slow moving. Things have... we've had so much time to go back and reflect and figure out what we really want. We are in Sag season. Venus is still in Scorpio. It will be going into Sag here in the next couple of days. It's going to bring us a much lighter energy. So we're going to see what the Hidden Realms have to say. Spirit, show us what we need to see for Saturn turning direct November 2025. What message do you need to give us? There we are. The Diamond Dreamer. Beautiful. The Diamond Dreamer. Remember, diamonds are built under pressure, y'all. The Altar Priestess. We've got two out here. The Altar Priestess. I am going to read from the book. And see what it has to say. It's a number 6 and a number 39. So we're going to go in and read from the book here. Number 6. There we are. The Diamond Dreamer. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents the successful manifestation of the unseen into the material. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire. For this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manners of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you toward achieving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. To project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communication is now possible in all your relationships. This is so important, y'all. The new moon in Gemini. Things, information, whatever is going to be coming out, and it's going to guide us where we need to go. It's going to illuminate the direction we need to go. And then we're going to look at number 39, the altar priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Whatever you've been dreaming of, whatever you've been praying for, it can come to fruition. So be careful what you're manifesting. Be careful what you're asking for. Saturn going direct, all your hard work is paying off. 39, the altered priestess. The stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. The altar priestess brings a ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You are being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you are able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. So if you feel like you've been struggling, if you feel like, your prayers aren't being answered, trust me, they are. Divine timing is in play here as well. Your material wealth, prosperity, all that thing is coming into fruition. It's going to take some time, but you're going to get there. So we're going to move these cards over to the side here, and we're going to get into the tarot and see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to use some cleansing water here. Spirit, guide us into seeing what we need to see for Saturn direct. What messages do you need to show us today? What do you need for us to see? Saturn moving direct for the collective. What is going on with these energies? What is going on for these energies? What is going on for these energies? Saturn going direct, 2025. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, y'all. The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Lovers. Queen of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Devil. There's Saturn. Two of Pentacles. Judgment. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to get these cards better adjusted here. Okay. The Fool. The Nine of Cups. The Four of Swords. The Chariot. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. I think, guys, what this is trying to tell us is you could have had a work relationship or a personal relationship, and it just wasn't fulfilling you. It wasn't giving you what you needed. I think it took you out of balance here. It took you out of your, it took you out of that balance. There's a lot of inner conflict, outer conflict. A very toxic connection here. And I feel like whatever this was, it was slowly getting to the point of, yeah, it's time to walk away. You had to make a judgment here. Because I see once you made that judgment, once you made that decision, once you closed out that cycle, that's what Saturn does, is it's karma. When you close out those cycles, it brings you what you truly deserve. It may not be what you think you want, but it's going to bring you what you truly desire and what you truly need. Someone here, collective, made a judgment call. I'm not dealing with this anymore because it makes my life unbalanced. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship. And the Queen of Swords here holds nothing back. I think this is you, collective. You said enough is enough. I thought I wanted this. I thought it was going to bring me all the gold and all the happiness. But it didn't. It took too long for a reason. It didn't come together the way you wanted it to for a reason. Because Saturn is the father of the zodiac. And with the devil here, sometimes we have to learn those lessons. And whoever you are, you learned your lesson. You learned that whatever this situation was not serving you. It was not fulfilling you. It was holding you back for a reason. And you came to terms with that. You had to make a judgment here. And now here on the bottom row, you've got the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Chariot. What's coming to you once you walk away from this is a true connection, a true desire. There's going to be healing and movement forward. Someone that actually wants to collaborate with you and somebody that actually wants to work with you and bring peace into your life. You're going to be able to move forward smoothly. It may be now, it may be a week from now, it may be 2 months from now. But it's coming. You've worked really hard for this. And standing up for yourself and making your feelings known may have caused conflict. But you made the right decision. It's just like these cards over here were saying, meditate, pray, make sure that what you're asking for is truly bringing you fulfillment. So we're going to get in and we're going to clarify some of these cards and just see if we can get a little bit more information. See if we can get a little bit more information. Let's clarify and see what's going on. We're going to first clarify the Eight of Cups along with this Devil. Show us what we need to see, Spirit, for the Eight of Cups and the Devil. What do we need to see? What do we need to see? The Eight of Cups and the Devil. Eight of Cups and the Devil. What do we need to see here for the Eight of Cups? Sorry, y'all. The Lovers, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You had to walk away from a partnership that was too draining. It was draining your energy, your time, whether it's a work relationship, an interpersonal relationship. But once you drop this burden, the Ace of Cups comes in. The Devil. Yeah. You spent too much time investing in this. Like I said before, you spent too much time investing in something that wasn't fulfilling. It got you out of balance. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. You were fighting yourself. You were literally fighting yourself. You were scared to move on into the unknown. You were nervous about it. What's the Judgment here? What is the Judgment? Along with the Two of Pentacles. What was the Judgment along with the Two of Pentacles? What is the Judgment? The Fool. Yep. You chose to go into the unknown. The Fool goes into the unknown blindly. Wheel of Fortune. And as soon as you do that, fate changes. Your life changes. This getting out of your head, being scared, being worried about the conflict, being worried about, yeah, it leads you to success. It leads you to the perfect fulfillment of money, love, whatever this is for you. But you have to let it go. You're staying in this toxic cycle. You cannot be afraid of the unknown. You have to trust. Pisces, Saturn in Pisces is you have to trust the divine. Whoever you pray to, whoever you go to in the time of need, you have to trust. You have to trust your own intuition and you have to trust the divine because they are leading you where you need to go. Whether you don't see it now or not. But for some of you, this is a relationship. For some of you, this is a job. It could be both. I'm going to see what this bottom row has to say. We're going to clarify the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Chariot. Let's see what it has to say. Let's see. Yeah. You're moving into calmer waters. The Tower. You possibly could be moving. Let's see. I don't think the person or the situation expected this. Yes, you're on a new journey. The Fool and the Page. You're starting on a new journey. It's going to rattle some cages, y'all. But you need to do it. It's going to rattle some cages. This is going to be totally unexpected. This tower had to fall in order for you to move forward. The Seven of Wands. Yes. You are defending yourself. Five of Wands. Four of Cups. Yeah. This was very unfulfilling. And you are standing up for yourself and what you believe in. This could have been someone from your past. It could have been a recent relationship that you were in. The Devil. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. You were held here to learn your lesson. The Hermit. The Page of Swords. The Emperor. The King of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. The Moon. And the High Priestess. Yes, yes, yes. There is a new connection coming in. And it is going to be very fulfilling. The Moon may be illuminating that. Something that was very... If this is not a relationship connection, it's a job connection. This person could be connecting you with a new beginning. Could be dealing with a water sign. All the signs are here, y'all. So it really just depends on your situation. It was either you or this other person could have been dealing with a toxic situation and they had to learn to let it go. If this is a relationship for you, this other person had to learn their lesson. And they had to, whether it was their mentality, whether it was a connection they were in, family, whatever. But whatever this is, it's going to be a shakeup. And you're going to be moving in. You have to trust your intuition. It could have been a toxic work environment, a toxic family. Whichever the case may be for you. It was either you or your person or whoever you were involved with, the work, the other person in the relationship, definitely was going through a toxic cycle in their life. And they had to defend themselves. They had to say enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm letting go. I'm moving on. And this is what we have to go through in life, y'all. We have to go through the lessons. Being a Saturn ruled sign myself, I'm Capricorn Sun, Aquarius Ascendant. So I know exactly how Saturn plays and how it works out. And if you were in a toxic situation, or vice versa, your partner, the work, whatever, karma will play itself out for them. It already did when you walked away. It already did when you walked away. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope this message helped you. You have to trust the divine. You have to keep going. You have to trust yourself and trust that you're going in the right direction. And you won't regret it. You will live a very fulfilling life. You have to let the past go. You have to let the past lessons go. Learn from them and take them forward. I hope this message helped you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you don't mind, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever the case may be. But it would really help my channel and help it grow. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.